Good morning. I'm just about to have a fag and then set out. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Enjoy the ride. Well, we've just set off and I'm driving on the outskirts of Kettering and it's just started to rain and just concentrating on a particular junction and it's just started to rain, so what more can I say? It's bloody windy, I know that. I like to play a game with myself when I'm in the car, and I set the trip meter each morning, and currently it's reading I've done no miles. Currently travelling at a speed of 30, just come down into a 30 limit. We're doing 39.1 miles per gallon. And my range, with the amount of petrol that I've got in here, is 236 miles. I shall report along the way and give you regular updates. It feels bloody chilly this morning. Just going through a place called Geddington. Well, I'm on the approach to Geddington. This is where I normally see the same car as mine, but there's only 3 in the area, or the Kettering and Corby area, mine which being one of them. I normally see them coming the other way, and it normally gives me a flash, because it's the same model as this, it's the same colour as this, so I'll let you know if I see him. This is the main Corby to Thrapston Road. This is the A6116, I believe. And I normally come this way if I've got a bit of time to kill. Currently going past, I don't know the name of that village. I can never remember it. So just driving along on the chest of a sleep and the sun's in the sky. And just cruising along at 55 miles an hour. It's 60 along here, but I've got no reason to rush. And yeah. Right, we've now done 6 miles and I've got 236 miles range, averaging at 53.2 miles per gallon. Temperature is 16 degrees Celsius. And there's a bit of muck on the road. So I'm expecting to see at least one tractor along here. So hopefully you're not feeling too seasick yet with the vibration of my phone in the phone holder mounted on the windscreen. Just put the sun visor down. I'm still fighting off a summer cold. So that's about all I can tell you at the minute. Oh, that seems to be the only car on this stretch at the minute. Normally I've got something coming hooning up behind me. Oh dear, looks like the sun's trying to break through. Years ago, there was a Black Panther, and it escaped from somewhere. I don't know where it escaped from, but a couple of times I actually see it along here in the hedgerows, sort of like on the right hand side, and didn't stop to stroke it or anything like that. I was right about the tractor. See, driving is all to do with anticipation and being aware of your surroundings. And I said probably a couple of minutes ago that there is signs of mud on the road, so I am expecting to see a tractor. And there's another one, look. Hello, Mr. Farmer. How's your piles? Oh dear. That's a Mini just gone up there, like what the one that I had was. It's an Island Blue Mini Countryman, and it's a very nice car, but it's not really practical if you're regularly carrying your mobility scooter around. Even though they're called boot scooters, you still have to, in them Countryman's, you still have to dismantle them to put them in and get them out. So it wasn't really practical. So we're just driving along on the chest of a slave, and the sun is in the sky. Oh dear, soon a few. There's another tractor in that field to the left. But just as I started the camera off, disappeared under the hedge. Yeah, so we're driving along. Yeah, I just think it's nice to do these little ride around videos, just to show you a bit of what's he flashing, some undulation of the roads on his headlights, so you can see. Yeah, just to give you a glimpse of the area that we live in, and yes. Different way today. Sorry about the bumpiness. This road is terrible. It's like pothole city. There's one. Oh, hello, Foxy. Oh. Did you see a fox? It ran across the road in front of this lorry and it went straight across the road, and that was lovely. Fantastic, Mr. Fox. I'm going to do a left here at this roundabout, and we're going to go down into a little town called Thrapston. Oh, I wish I had a camera. This is Thrapston. This is Islip, sorry. Observing the speeds, of course. Oh dear. I don't normally do this part because, like, I've been along here many times before. Many times. A la di 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 di. So I'm slowing down because you're not supposed to enter those hatchings if you can't get out of it. Just going over the, I believe it's the River Nen. I'll probably show you, excuse me. Probably show you a view of that up here, if there's a place in the car park. I don't like to linger in the car park because apparently it's a dogging car park. Observing the gravel on the central reservation here. Turning left, right. Oh dear. This is where it gets fun. This is speed ramp counter. Oh, seeing that fox did really make my day, it did. And I slowed down to avoid it, of course. Well, there was nothing behind me, so I could have slowed down a lot more abruptly than I did, should I have needed to. That's a local council for Rushton up there to the left. This is following the river. The river is on our right. Just acknowledge those people for waiting. Going under the A14. Horses in the fields. And the car's starting to miss like a good. I'll get fed up with this. This car, it misses like a bugger. There's one lay-by, but you can't really see the river from that one. There's another one up here somewhere, but because you do see the river from this one, it's always full up with people. Now we're coming into Denford. La di 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 di. There used to be a garage there where those railings are. Gonna have to excuse me. What sort of road did he want? I wonder. This is a particularly sharp bend. It's got a nice camper on it. If I can remember where the turning is, I'll take you on a different route. One that I used to go on most mornings. Is it that one? I don't think it's that one. Although it might be. I'll find it near Mother. Just get past the gypsy camp. Near Mother at all. Just observing the speed limits. Yeah, this is Denford. Well, it could be Ringstead now. Can't remember. Now, I think the one we want is just past this bend. Past the Dodson and Horrells, I believe it is. We're knocking that down. Oh, hello. Yeah, where this white car's coming out of. No, it's that first one. Bugger. Oh well. Because all this one does, it goes up to a muddy road. And, oh, what shit. Oh well, change of plan. We've now just gone across two roundabouts from that road that you previously saw, the wrong turning. And now we're heading down into Raunds. Well, the east side of Raunds. As you pull out in front of me, you. When you're watching this back, message me and ask them what I called them. And I'll tell you via Messenger. I'm not going to say it out loud because it is rather crude. But where that car there is waiting to reverse out, it's got its reverse lights on. You know that you see these things on Facebook about funny place names, right? We've literally just gone past one. On the left-hand side, there was a junction that we passed just before we got to the roundabout. Just now, the one that we're pulling away from now. And it's called Titty Ho. And it's always on that post on Facebook about funny place names. Of course, sun's coming out. There. So there you go. And there's one in Wollaston, which is just round the corner. Well, round a few corners, called Bell End. It's very aptly named for the villagers that live there. Oh dear. This is on the Raunds Chelveston Road. This is. The stuff comes round here like shit off a shitty stick. But then it goes down into 30 miles per hour in Chelveston itself. But it goes down. This is Chelveston itself. God, I tell you what, it's warming up a bit out there. This is, excuse me, again. Scared me car. This is the Kimbolton Road. It's not a favourite road of mine. To get to the next point of interest. Well, you can't break an omelette without making. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs, can you? Oh dear, it's warming up a bit. You might just about be able to see over there the wind turbines. I actually watched them being put up on the right hand side. It's Chelveston. I think it's the old army barracks. I think. Right, the turning that we want is on the left up here somewhere. So I'm going to slow right down. I'm not exactly sure where it is. I think it's roughly where that white car is. But that I've got a sports car behind us. And this is quite a sharp bend. do, mister. That is why I look down the roads as I'm turning into them. This is a road that what do we call this one? I don't know what it's called locally. But in like our household, like when Robert used to live with us, the day that I got my Mini, Nikki got buttercups there. Nikki got a car, a little Peugeot, and she got it from along here. There's somebody walking up there in the middle of the road. Now it's crossed over, and we fork off to the right. That's it, stop running. Shall I chase him? No, I don't think so. No, it's an old geezer. There's an old geezer. That farm up there to the left on this bend, that's where Nikki got her Peugeot from, which is her car before the one that she's currently driving. And this road is an arse blanket to come down. Because you do get lorries up and down here, but the passing bays are very few and far between. And you have to look very far ahead. Right, so there's a lorry reversing in. He might be doing a bit of shunting, I don't know. Seen me. Heart and soul, you fell in love, I fell in love with you. Heart and soul. Yeah, so this is pretty much a country road. Goes down into the arse end of Raunds. Right, I'm going to concentrate now, see you in a bit. Yeah, this is the arse end of Raunds. I've just gone round a couple of dodgy bends and met cars and vans on said bends. And the road started to open up a bit again now. So I needed to concentrate, obviously, for that. The next bit ain't too desirable either. You get cars parked on both sides like you've got here, but with that car parked there, nearly cacked me bridges. With that car parked there, you can't see what's coming until you're sort of like halfway past it, and then you have to play chicken with it. But, hey ho. Oh, nice van. I want a van. Oh, piss off. I used to have to do a job up there where that white car's just made me jump from. Right, this is Raunds town centre. And if you get lost in Raunds, they'll always, no matter where you want to go, they'll always say, do you know where the co-op is? There's sheltered accommodation on our right hand side here. And used to do an old lady in there when I was doing my oh, you need bloody hands up your arms here. They got the cowboys out. It's going line dancing. You see such funny sights in Lords. Well, being as we've come round again, because we come over this roundabout a minute ago, but I just fancied going up that road, to be honest. Then we'll go this way. It's always nice to relive my old work stomping ground. I'll tell you a funny story about along here. Just where that 40 sign is on the left, there's a junction there, and Robert was sitting in the passenger seat, and I was in a rush to do my calls, and I had to go up there because I used to do a bloke up there. I come along there at 30. Didn't indicate because I hadn't been doing this bloke that long. And I weren't exactly sure where the turning was, and I don't like indicating and then turning like 5 minutes later, you know. So I just basically swung in. Now, what's this bus driver doing? Oh, it's a car. I'm in the wrong position. You could have pulled out your notches. And yeah, so I swung in just as Robert woke up, and then as he woke up, he went, "Ah! What are you doing?" Like that. I said, "What are you on about? What are you doing?" He said, "I thought you drove us into the bush." There's a lovely church on this corner here, which obviously I can't point out, and I can't swivel the camera around for the love of wine. Just the name of the shop. There's a nice butcher's up here, but if you want a lamb chop, you've got to take out a mortgage. Oh dear.